Good morning all. Today let's understand how we can crack top 20 MNCs with the programming skills. Okay, or let's see how we can improve the programming skills, or we can see how we can write the same program in different ways. So the question is why to write the same program in different ways? Why do we need to improve the programming skills? Or why top companies are expecting me to be differently? The simple answer is, if you see, C language is available for BTech students and 4th class, 5th class students. So as a graduate, we should be unique than the 4th class, 5th class students. That is the reason we need to write the same program in different ways, or we need to write improved or good performance programs to crack the top 20 companies. Okay, so let's take one example today and see how we can write that program in different ways with a different way of thinking, so that we can crack the top 20 MNCs. Okay, so simple program. Let me take a simple program. So the program is find big number among two numbers. So that means what? Let's say I have two numbers, A is equal to 25, A is equal to 25 and B is equal to 38. Then big number is what? Big number is B. Let's take this program and see how many ways we can solve this program. So as per my understanding, I can solve this in 18 ways. So you can also try it out and come up with the new solutions. 18 is not the maximum, so that's what I can write it. But you can also think and get more solutions. Okay, let's enter into the program. So let's see the first way. What is the first way? Let's see the first way, which is a common. Okay, where every student student write this program. The first way is what? Main. Okay, then we will take two variables, a, b, then CLR, SCR, ask for enter two numbers, then read the two numbers, scanf %d, comma, address of A, comma, address of B. Here the goal is how we can write the same program in different ways, or the goal is how to improve the programming skills by writing good code. Okay, so then if A less than B, then we will say printf big is equal to B, else printf big is equal to A. Then we will be writing get ch. So this is the first way. So I'm not going to spend the time here to explain this program, because this program everyone writes. This is the basic program to find out big number among two numbers. Okay, so then what are the other ways, or how do I write this program in different ways? Let's focus on that one. Okay, before we enter into that one, let's see the second way, which is again a common way, where we will be having this logic in the textbooks also. That logic is using conditional operators. Conditional operators. So how we can write the same program using conditional operators? Main, let me copy this piece of code because it's always same. Okay, then okay, you will be using A less than B, A less than B, then you will be using question mark, printf big is equal to, if any spelling mistakes maybe we can ignore because spelling is not a matter here, A then get ch. Okay, so this is the second way. If you see these two ways, the first way and second way is available in the textbooks also. That means a BTech student can write this, and also a 4th class, 5th class student also can write this. Okay, now let's see how differently we can write the same program. So let's think in a different way. So the question to you is, in this program, how many statements are there? In first program, how many statements are there? That is the question. So how many statements are there? Most of them says some different answers. Please remember one conclusion. As per the programming languages, every statement ends with semicolon. As per the programming languages, every statement ends with semicolon. Now if you look at here, how many semicolons are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So therefore answer is what? 7 statements. So if anyone asks in the first program how many statements are there, the answer is 7. If you have a different, then please understand here. Okay, so don't count. Line is the statement. Line is not the statement. This entire thing is one statement. This entire thing is one statement. Okay, so therefore total number of statements are 7. Now interviewer may ask, or top 20 companies may ask you, can you write this program? Right now how many statements are there? 7 statements are there. Can you write this program in 2 statements? I says yes. So the third way is can you write first program in 2 lines? Answer yes. Now let's see. So again, so I am writing the program with 2 lines. So main, first I will be declaring 2 variables, int a comma b. Then I will be writing everything inside the CLR SCR comma printf, enter 2 numbers comma scanf %d address of a comma address of b comma a less than b question mark. I'm using conditional operators. Big is equal to b colon printf big is equal to a, then comma get ch, then end the if, then put the semicolon. That's it. So if you look at here, in this program how many statements are there? This is one statement and this entire thing is another statement. This entire thing is another statement. So therefore I am able to write same program in 2 statements. And again, I'm not going to explain how this is going to work, because the reason is, if you want me to explain these 18 ways, it will take 5 working hours for me, because that much of explanation is there behind of these programs. Okay, so right now I'm not going to explain how this is going to work. Maybe you can try it out, why this is working and in what way this is working. If you are not able to understand, maybe you can just drop me a message so that I can explain you. Okay, so now if you look at here, all these statements I'm able to put inside the if, and I'm able to achieve this. This is the third one. Maybe you can think the fourth one, fourth way. Fourth way is what? Can you write first program in one statement. So here, can you write first program in 2 lines, or you call it as 2 statements? That's the correct one. It's not because you can have n number of lines, but here how many statements are there? 2 statements are there. Okay, so we are able to write the same program in 2 statements. Now the next one is, can you write the first program in 1 statement? Yes. So you can try it out. You can try. Okay, so that's the 4th way. Next, 5th one is, if you look at the first one, for finding the big number, you are using less thans or greater thans and all. Less thans, greater thans, those are called what? Relational operators. Okay, less thans, greater thans, all those things are called relational operators. Now the next question is, 5th way. Can you write first program? First program means what? Finding big number among 2 numbers. Please remember this. First program is nothing. First program means finding big number among 2 numbers. Okay, finding big number among 2 numbers. Can you write first program without using relational operators? That means what? I should not use less than or greater than or dash dash dash. I should not use those. Can you write that one? Answer is yes. So again, without using relational operators, we have many ways. Let's try it out some of the ways. The first way. Okay, let me copy these statements so that it will be easy for us. These statements are common. So let me copy this. This is the 5th way. I'm not going to use relational operators. So if A by B, then I says printf big is equal to A. Else printf big is equal to B. Get ch. That's it. This is the 5th way. If you look at here, in the 5th way, I am not using relational operators. That means I am not using less than, I am not using greater than. So without using less thans and greater thans, I am able to achieve that. Again, please remember how this is going to work. I am not explaining because there is a lot of explanation behind this program. Okay, so this is how you can achieve. Next, 6th way. As I said, without using relational operators, we have many ways. This is one way. Then I am writing the 2nd way. So I am just copying this one. Okay, so I can use, here I am using what? Slash. These are, okay. Then there is one more operator called mod operator. I can say A, let me use one more bracket, A mod B double is equal to, or one more bracket is not required, A mod B double is equal to A. Then I says printf big is equal to B, else printf big is equal to A. Get ch. Okay, look at here. So our goal is what? How to write or how to find the big number among 2 numbers without using relational operators. If you look at in this logic, I am not using relational operator. That means I am not using less thans or greater thans. Now if you look at this logic, here also I am not using less thans or greater thans. So with the help of mod operator, I am able to achieve. Okay, A mod B double is equal to A, then I am saying printf big is equal to B, else printf big is equal to A. Okay, maybe what you can do is that, okay, you can take some variables. A is equal to something 35 and B is equal to something, let's say 22. Then see how this logic is able to print A is the big number. Okay, so you can try it out how the execution happens. Okay, again, if you are not able to understand the execution, I'm happy to help you. Okay, so let's see the seventh way. Again, as I said, so this way is also without using relational operators. So let me copy this piece of code. Let me copy this piece of code. Then let me write if A minus B by minus A. There is a beauty here. Okay, so try to think how the execution happens. Printf big is equal to B, else printf big is equal to A, get ch. Okay, get ch. So look at here. If you look at here, in this program also I am not using the relational operators. That means I am not using the less than or greater than, but still I am able to achieve. Look at here, A minus B by minus A. Then I am printing big is equal to B. Else I am saying big is equal to A. Okay, so this also gives the correct solution. So let me execute for you once. I'm not sure. Let me see if any online editor is there so that we can execute once. Okay, online C language editor. Let me see if I find any editor. I just want to execute for once and show you how the results comes. Let me see this one if it is. Yeah, I think here we have. So let me paste that logic here. So I can remove out this one. Then let me take it out this, because this is a console environment. This is not required. Now let me compile this program. So it is giving some errors. Okay, unexpected identifier or bracket before token. So this is line number 14. Okay, that means there is a one extra this one bracket. That's why that's the problem. I compiled it. So what it is saying now, it is expecting the return statement. Let's say return 0. Now, okay, sorry, maybe you can return 1. What is happening? Okay, so getch, this is a function. Okay, so this is available in conivo.h. That's why it is not able to recognize. So now compilation is successful. I'm executing the program. Enter two numbers. Okay, let's say I'm entering 10, 45. So which is the big number? B is the big number. So if you look at here, it's printed B. So let me add a backslash n so that you will see the difference. Okay, let me compile this again and execute it. So enter two numbers. Let me enter the same 10 space 45. So B is a big number. Let me execute one more time by reverse. That means 45. A is the 45 and B is the 10. So in this case, A is the big number. Big number is A. In the first case, big number is B. That means this logic is working. Okay, like that you can go and execute it. And once you execute, right, please concentrate how this logic is working. So if you remember your basic mathematics, again, these logics we are able to form because of the mathematic knowledge. I am able to write these logics just because of the mathematic knowledge. If you remember your basic mathematics, then you can very well understand why this is giving the correct results. Okay, just recollect your basic programming or basic mathematics, you will understand more. Okay, so eighth way, again eighth way you can try it out, because the way I applied these logics, that means if you look at here, if you look at here, if you look at here, by looking at all these three examples, you can also write one more example. Just think and try. I can explain you, but definitely you can think and try. There is one more solution possible. So why I am saying one more solution means, whatever I know I am saying. Okay, you may have n number of solutions like this. Okay, if you are finding n number of solutions, then you are doing great. But right now I know one solution than these three, so that's why I'm saying you can try it out the 8th way. If you are finding 9th way, 10th way, 11th way, then you are great. Okay, fine. So now let's think in a different way. Okay, till now what we have covered, we have seen the basic programmings, what is there in the textbooks. Then we have seen how to write this program by reducing number of statements. That means here 7 statements are there. Then we have seen how to write in a single statement or 2 statements like that. Then we have seen the programs to write without using relational operators. Then the next thing is that can I write this program? If you look at, again, take the first program. If you look at here if is there, else is there. Can I write the same program without using else? That does not mean that okay, you can use 2 times if. No, 2 times if you should not use. Okay, listen carefully. What I'm trying to say is that you can write this program, but don't use else. You can use if one time, but don't use else. So the next way of thinking is, so it will be 9th way. Okay, so the question is, can we write first program? Again, first program means finding big number among 2 numbers. First program without else. So you can use if, but don't use else. Again, don't use 2 times if. That is also not correct. You can use if one time, else don't use it. Okay, now let's see. So again, let me copy this. Up to this is same. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, I by default I will print the a value. Big is equal to a. I print that. Then what I will say is that if a less than b, then what I do is that means, see, by default I am printing a. In case if b is big, then it will come inside. So when it is coming inside, what I will do is that I will just clear the screen. That means whatever results printed, that will be cleared. Then I will say printf big is equal to a, big is equal to b. That's it. Get ch, then ends. That's it. So this is some kind of what is that? Cheating kind of thing. Okay, yes, sometimes you need to learn this kind of logics also. Okay, so what we are trying to do here is that first I printed a. If in case b is big, it will come inside. It will clear whatever printed. That means nothing will be there. Then it is showing b is big. That's correct. Okay, so again, these things you can try it out in the C language editor, because C language editor supports the CLR, SCR and all. But if you are trying to execute in the console or C++ editors, all these things, then CLR, SCR is not supported. So you need to be a bit care there, nothing more than that. But the intention is how to write differently. That is the intention. If you look at here, I have written the if, but there is no else. I did not write 2 times if also. So I am able to achieve my goal. So I am able to write the first program without else. I'm good. Next, 10th way. So if you look at here, what did we do till in the 9th program? We have written this program without using else. Now next thing is that can we write this program? Can we write this program without using if? I don't want to use if also. Yes. Okay. So the next one is, can we write first program without using if? I don't want to use if at all. I don't want to use if, but I want to achieve that. Again, to do this, we have many ways. Okay, I'll give you 3-4 ways, then you can also think. Okay, let's see the first way. Again, let me copy this logic or copy this program up to this. Then you can take one more temporary variable, maybe C. Okay, so A asterisk A by B, put one more bracket. These brackets are important, otherwise this logic will not be executed, plus B asterisk B by A. Okay, this is entered here. Okay, I'm just checking the brackets. Okay, so let me give one more bracket here. Okay, so this is ended here and this is ended here, and these two are the brackets. Fine. Okay, by A by B plus B by A, and you need to use one more bracket here and one more bracket here. Okay, let me cross check once if I am missing anything. This bracket is entered here, this bracket is entered here, this bracket 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, these are all ended here. Okay, so without using C also you can do. Okay, A asterisk A by B. Now you can directly print here. Okay, printf. Okay, big is equal to big number is equal to percentage D comma, then you can print this entire thing. Then you can print this entire thing. That's it. Get ch. Okay, so this is the 10th way. So if you look at here, in this program I am not at all using if, but still you will be able to get. Okay, so if you want me to explain how this works, I'll quickly go through this. You can see. So this is the logic we have there. Let's take A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 13. So which is the big number here? B. That means 13 is the big number. Let's see whether we are getting 13 or not. First calculate A by B. A by B means what? 5 by 13. 5 by 13 is 0. Then calculate B by A. B by A means what? 13 by B by A. Means what? 13 by 5. 13 by 5 is equal to nothing but 2. So therefore if you calculate A asterisk A by B plus B asterisk B by A, what is the answer you are going to get? A. A is 5 into A by B is 0 plus B. B is what? 13 into B by A. B by A. B by A is 2. So this is nothing but 26. But what is the logic here? A asterisk A by B plus B asterisk B by A. Okay, you need to have these brackets carefully, otherwise program will not be executed. Okay, that's the reason when I am writing I was very careful. So a by b plus b by a. Okay, so this is what the logic we have in the if. So if you look at here, this meaning is what? This value we calculated. This is the value. What is the value? 26. 26 by a by b. A by b is how much? 0. Plus b by a is how much? 2. That's nothing but 26 by 2. That is nothing but 13. That means big number is equal to 13. Big number is equal to 13. So we are correct. That's why this logic works. Okay, so I'm just deleting this. That's why this logic works. So in this program, I am not at all using if. Without using if, we are able to achieve it. Now let's see the next program without using if. Let me copy this one. So 11th way, can we write again the same question? Can we write first program without using if? Answer is yes. So how can we write? Let me show you. So what are we trying to do here? We have taken the variables. We are asking the user to enter two numbers. Then we read the numbers. Once that is done, then we have something called a less than b double and printf big is equal to b double r. This is double r printf big is equal to a. This is another logic. Okay, again to explain this, it's going to take a half an hour time. So you need to understand this logical and logical OR. You need to understand logical and logical OR and why it is behaving like this. Okay, it's similar to conditional operator, but this is different. This is like logical and logical OR. Now if you look at in this program I am not at all using any if, but still I am able to achieve it. This is the 11th one. Next 12th one. 12th way. So again same, can we write first program without using if? Answer is yes. Okay, let me show you again. So do you remember the mathematics again? So I am just copying all these things as it is. Okay, so in the mathematics, do you remember a plus a mod? What is this? Yeah, do you remember this? A minus b, a mod. Okay, so this is mod operator, not mod. This is like absolute ABS function. ABS of a minus b. Let's take two examples for this. Sorry, let's take two examples for this. A is equal to 10 and b is equal to 25. Then if I say a minus b, what is the answer? I'm going to have 10 minus 25, that is equal to minus 15. But if I apply the function ABS, a minus b, then what is the answer? ABS of 10 minus 25, 10 minus 25, that is equal to 15. So it's not minus, it's 15. So this logic I am going to use it. Okay, so therefore if you look at here, okay, printf big is equal to percentage d comma ABS of a minus b plus ABS of a plus b, then you end here. Okay, you can have one more bracket by 2. then this one ends, get ch. Okay, so look at here. Take this example, a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20. I calculated a minus b 15. ABS of a plus b. ABS of a plus b means how much? ABS of 10 plus 25. This is equal to 10 plus 25 is what? 35. So what is the logic I have written? ABS of a plus b plus ABS of a minus b by 2. That is the logic we have. So this is nothing but 15 plus 35 by 2. So that's nothing but what? 15 plus 35 means 50. 50 by 2. That's nothing but 25. So therefore what will be printed? Big is equal to 25. So out of these two numbers, big is equal to 25. That is correct. That's why this logic is valid. That's why this logic is valid. Okay. Then 13th way. Can we write first program, okay, without using if? Answer is yes. You can think, please. Because if I keep on tell, then I know one more logic, but I'm not covering here because I want you guys to think on this. I want you guys to think on this. Okay, so that's the 13th way. Okay, so let's recap what are all covered till now. Okay, first see this. This is the first program and this is the second program. I'm just recapping what are all covered. These two are there in all the textbooks. Then we have seen how to write this program with less number of statements. That means 2 statements, 1 statement and all. Then we have seen how to write the same program without using relational operators. Then we have seen how to write without else, without if, all these things. The next one is 14th way. Next one is 14th way. Again, without using if. Okay, next one is 14th way. Can we write, let me tell you here. Can we write first program without using or with loops? Can we write with loops? Answer is yes. Now let's see the 14th one. 14th way. So I will take up to this. Copy this one. Then, so I'll take one extra variable here. Let's say I. Then what I will do is that I will write a loop for I is equal to a, I less than b, I plus plus. Don't forget to use semicolon after that. Then printf big is equal to %d comma I unit to print. That's it. Get ch. If you look at here, in this program, I am able to write the first program without using if and with using loops. So if you look at here, for I is equal to a, I less than b, I plus plus, don't forget to use semicolon here. Then I am just printing I. So this also can give, or this also will give big number among two numbers. The next one, if you look at here, in this program, I am using one extra variable. Can I write without using extra variable? Answer is yes. 15th way. Loops only, but don't use extra variable. Okay, so let me copy this one. Let me copy this one. After this time let me use while loop. Okay, after okay, in this logic let me use while loop. While a plus plus less than b, semicolon, don't forget to use semicolon again, printf Okay, big number is equal to percentage d comma, this is a minus 1. Get ch, and that's it. This is the 15th way. So if you look at here, so here I extra variable is not required. That is what we need to. Okay, so if you look at here, I have written the big number program without using if condition, but I have used the loops. But in this program, I am using one extra variable. Every variable takes memory. I don't want to waste the memory. So can I write the same program without extra variable? Answer is yes. So if you look at here, I just have two variables. I read the values. After that, I am just writing while a plus plus less than b, big number is equal to this much. Okay, again, I am not explaining how this will work. Please go through, take some examples like this, a value, b value, and see how this works. Let me clear the backend and see how this works. Okay, next 16th way. Next 16th way. So can we write this program, first program? Can we write this first program without using ifs? Okay, without using relational operators, but start using the what is that? Shift operators. Left shift, right shift, like that we have shift operators, right? So you can use shift operators. Let me show you example. C language shift operators. So look at here. This double greater than, these things are there, right? Shift operators. You can use this and start writing. Okay, so let me show you some logics here. Okay, again, let me copy this program or this logic. 16th way. Let me go here. Copy this one. After that, take some variables. Maybe in this program, I will take I, j, k, like the 3 variables extra I have taken. 3 variables extra I have taken. Then I will write I is equal to a minus b. Okay, j is equal to c double greater than shift operator 31 and ox1. So this is hexadecimal representation. OX, I think you know how to represent the digits in decimal, hexadecimal, octal and all. So this is hexadecimal number. K is equal to A minus, A is this one, A minus J, J is the resulted value, into I. I is the one whatever we got. Then you can say printf big is equal to percentage D, comma, K. You can print the K. Then say get ch, and that's it. So this is another way. So if you look at here, I am using shift operators, double greater than, and this is logical, and then this is hexadecimal representation like this. With this also you can able to achieve. Let me execute this program let me execute this program once. Let's go to the same place, C language editor, online editor. I'm not sure which one we used recently. I think this one. Okay, let me see. Let me show you the results by executing that. Okay, so let me delete the unnecessary statements. Okay, so, and this is also not required. Now let me compile. So it's saying undeclared variable C. Okay, undeclared variable C. So instead of C, you can have this one as I. Compile this one, execute it, Now let me enter two numbers, 10 space 24. Big is, look at here, big is 24. Now let me execute one more time, 24 space 9. Big is 24. So if I give B is a big, it is coming. If I give A is big, it is coming. Okay, so just a small modification here. This is I. This is I. That's it. So this logic also working. So if you look at here, let me paste this logic and execute it again for you. I'm just taking this and replacing here. There is nothing here. You need to understand how logical operators works, all these things. Compile this. Okay, you can have \n so that you can understand more. Okay, now execute, enter two numbers. Let's say I'm giving 11 and space 532 or 563. Big is 563. Let me execute one more time. 563 space 11. 563 space 11. See, 563 is a big number. That means that works. Okay, fine. Now let's go to the 17th way. Okay, so we can do the same program, or we can do the first program, okay, with the shift operators and logical operators like this. And we also have one more way with the logical operators. Let me cover that also. Take this one, sorry, take this one and paste that logic here. After that, if you look at here, in this program we are using 3 extra variables. So that means what? Each variable will take the memory. Can I reduce these variables? Yes, you can reduce. So how do we reduce? Let me go and reduce the variables. Let me take only one variable extra. That's nothing but C. Okay. So now what I will do, it's not C, sorry, it's X. I just taken the X variable. Now what I do is that there is one thing, X is equal to A minus B. There is a shift operator with 31. There is a difference between this program and this program. Okay, 31 semicolon. Then you can write a printf big is equal to %d, maybe you can use \n, comma, a and tilde symbol of x, r, these are the logical operators, b and x, get ch, close this one. This is the 17th way. Let me execute this so that you will understand more. So let me go and replace this one with these statements, and instead of these 3 variables I will just take only one variable x. Now compile this program. Okay, so I see some compilation issues. It's because of missing bracket. So compilation is successful. Now it is asking enter two numbers. Now let me enter 12, 78. So big is a 78. Now let me enter 78 space 12. Big is 78. That means it is working. So this is the 17th way. Now 18th way. 18th way. You please think now. You please think now. I have given many ways. Okay, I have given many ways. Now you can think. Okay, thank you for your time. I hope this helps you to think how differently we can write C program than others. This way you can prove your programming skills and you will be unique than others. Okay, so every program will have some advantage, some disadvantage. Here the goal is how to write program in different ways, how to improve the programming skills, thinking power, and how to write better program. If you look at here, each program will have some performance indicators. Some programs will take more time, some programs will take less time. So very well, I mean, once you know how to write a good program or better programming, then you can also understand how best you can write the statements. That's all my side from today for today. Thank you for your time. We'll meet next time. Thank you, bye.